And I'm just done with like trying to try to like give you a video that's important, knowledgeable, gonna change your life. Um, I don't know, like I can't do that. And I can share with you something that might be helpful, which is to just stop trying. Like, you don't have to try anymore in your life. You have it all already. You are it all already. You are conscious being, and that is enough. That will only ever be enough. Your mind will always be wanting more, but it's never satisfied. Because when it gets it, whatever it wanted, it wants something else. But what is it in you that doesn't want anything? That is just content and happy and ecstatic of just being alive, being in the moment, being present. That is what is the most important to come in contact with ever. And you can do it right now because you don't have to do anything. And that is the only actual message that I feel is valid to share. Everything else, like, I just don't know where you're at. I don't know what I have that you don't have. And all I can say is you're already effortlessly happy and free because your consciousness, your awareness is happiness and freedom itself. And your mind is the only block, the only trickster to telling you that you're not you're not that. So it doesn't matter what you do in your life, whether you work at a McDonald's or you're a Hollywood movie star. That is not actually at all important if you're not happy. If you have millions of dollars in your bank and you're not happy and you're constantly looking for something outside of you to fulfill a very lack void of feeling in yourself, then you're going to be on a treadmill forever in hell. That is what hell is. But heaven is a state of being. Heaven is your own consciousness. And your kingdom, the kingdom of heaven, has nothing to do with your mind and nothing to do with the world. The kingdom of heaven is beyond your mind, beyond space and time, and is your eternal being, which, if you actually just feel into the truth of this message, then you'll understand that this is the only truth that we can all only agree with, because everything else is not, it's not actually real. We see it in our consciousness, in our mind's eye. We witness this thought and then it's gone. But what is it that is aware of all of the change? The sun is always shining, no matter how bad the weather is. The same thing with you, the spirit, the self, the I am that we all are. That is unchanging being that is happiness and will only ever be the thing or the no thing that makes you fulfilled in your life by connecting to this, which is the heart center. And when you connect with this, you're you've won. You've won the game of life. And you can, as I said, you can do anything. You can be a contractor, you can own a knitting store, you can work at the grocery store, but your heart is open and love is pouring through you. And that is the purpose of life. That is God. And so connect with that, find that in yourself. And the one that's looking at this screen is the cosmic being that you'll be in 29 incarnations in the future, and you were 29 incarnations ago. So when is it going to end? When are you going to stop looking outside of you for what you already are? And that's the message. And this is what's important. So how do you do it? You might ask, how is there a technique to get there? There's no technique. There's no method of getting there. There's no breath work that will get you there. There's no book knowledge that will get you there. There's genuine life experience that will prove to you the feeling state that you are already what you've been looking for. That is the only tangible thing that every being, individual soul must eventually feel. That you don't have to be anything in the world. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to make money. You don't have to be in a relationship. You don't have to be a mother. You don't have to be a father. You don't have to be a good daughter to somebody. All of that is an illusion of identification with something that isn't real. So the point of all of that is to show you that it's not real, and that reality, the sun that is always shining, will actually take over your being, and it will just beam out of your consciousness, and you will realize the truth. That there is an unchanging reality that is ever present. It is the life energy that is animating our life. It's the field, it's allowing. It's just being, it's just allowing everything to be what it will be. And every being will come to this eventually. But what I'm saying here is that if you're watching this video, then you're ripe for this message. You're ready to hear that, oh, is it that easy? Like, can I actually let it all go now? Can I drop all the baggage? Can I drop this heavy load that I've been holding on to my whole life? And what does that feel like to drop it? What does it feel like to actually let go? Because it is an actual feeling that you just give up. You just give up. And when you give up, you become nobody. And then you become everything. You become the self. Your being, yourself will take over, and you'll realize that you are divine love. So if you notice that, like, there's nothing to sell you here. There's nothing to really give you other than just simply point to the same essence that I am and that you are as well.